Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. I'm gonna do a reading. I'm not at home, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, the angle is a bit more close up than usual, so I hope that's okay for you guys. Let's see what the message is here. Keep in mind it's general. It could be past, present, future. Roles can be reversed. I don't know where you guys are right now in the world, but man, it is so hot here. I am sweating, okay? I'm going to try and get through it because we got messages to share, okay? We got messages to share, so let's see, guys. What is the message here for the collective? What do you guys need to know at this time? Let's see. What's happening? Oops. Death. I'm not going to take these, but it's the Hermit, the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and Death. Okay, so somebody could be trying to defend themselves here right now, a final ending. Let's see, what's happening? The Ace of Pentacles. And the Four of Swords at the bottom. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, all readings today is all about money, okay? This is all about someone trying to come out of poverty, trying to come out of lack, and taking some sort of action here. Eight of Wands. So let's see what this is here. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? The Empress. The Page of Swords in reverse. And the Three of Wands. Honestly, look, King of Wands. King of Wands is the theme of the day today, okay? This one is the star of the show today in all my readings. It's giving me a bribe. Honestly, like with the first three cards coming out like this, this Ace of Pentacles is giving me a bribe. And somebody could have taken this bribe because it helped them get out of lack or something like that, or it helped them get out of a hard time, or somebody promised them some sort of money to help them get out of a hard time. I feel like the bribe was solely maybe in the first place to spy on someone and to figure out someone's plans, okay? It's like, here, I'll give you some money. Can you help me figure out what this person's up to, what they're planning, what they're going to do? Somebody taking money to spy and gather information on someone, okay? Yeah. What's the Five of Pentacles reverse? The Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, someone here took money. It's all about some sort of a bribe, I feel, to come out of hard times. Give me one more, please. Look at this. The Four of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. But it's like, shh, don't tell anyone about this money. Okay? It's got to stay between us. It's our secret here. Yeah. Okay, what's the Eight of Wands? The Five of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So now some sort of truth is coming out about someone's sadness or someone being sad, upset about something here. The Hermit is here again, and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it's giving me, hey, working together with someone else, paying someone a bribe. Can you spy on someone for me? Can you gather information, find some sort of answers for me? Okay, I need to know something about this, this, and that, and I'll pay you some money to figure it out. Okay. Yeah. Okay, tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles, please. The Three of Swords. And Judgment in reverse. Someone is now heartbroken because they're under judgment. Man, I just drank some iced tea and it's like, because it's so sweet, it's making my throat all, my mouth all like, you know, should have drank water. Why is Judgment in reverse here? Despair. Heartbreak, sadness, despair, harsh judgment. Why? Divorce. In despair because of a divorce. In despair because of a marriage, or in despair because of someone not being married, or thinking someone's not married, or because of a divorce, or because of a marriage. Tell me more about this, please. Heartbreak, despair, marriage, lovers, something about a relationship. So I don't know if this is like part of what this person gathered on information while they were listening to you, taking notes about what you're saying, okay? King of Wands, again. And look, 10 of Pentacles at the bottom. So King of Wands pays someone money to figure out information. This person figures out the information that you are heartbroken about a relationship, you're grieving something, you're in despair, something about a divorce, okay? Yeah, that was the message. That's what they communicated. The Hermit in reverse, 2 of Pentacles. About you being depressed, about you being sad. Maybe even about money issues, okay, or struggling financially. That's what was reported back to someone. I feel like. Child in reverse. Yeah, even, okay. Yeah. This is about the fact that this information was not solely gathered for the purpose of one person to use it against you, but it was gathered actually for someone else that had been bribing someone to get close to you and figure this stuff out. 8 of Wands. The 5 of Wands in reverse, which is making me think of like, oh my God, I cannot. Look who's at the bottom again. King of Wands. Hi, King of Wands. Hi, you little stalker. Really. It's making me think of my readings that I did last week with the Queen of Pentacles. Because a Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands keep coming out, right? Queen of Pentacles sitting there pretending to be your friend, letting you tell all of your information. You're telling her all these things going on in your life. And this lady is not just listening because she's going to use it against you apparently, but also because the King of Wands is bribing her money, paying her money to report all this stuff back to them. Okay. The Fool. Yeah, this person wanted to know what your moves are, like what moves you're making, what you're planning on doing. The 7 of Wands. The Hierophant. Whoever you were, okay, if this is this Queen of Pentacles again, you could have also told this Queen of Pentacles that you're planning on going to the authorities because of something this King of Wands did. Okay, maybe this Queen of Pentacles knew that you were going to go to the authorities or report them, or that you were going to make something, you know, take something the legal route, or that you wanted to take some legal repercussions or something like that, the legal route against this King of Wands. This Queen of Pentacles could have tried to stop you from doing this. They could have tried to dissuade you from doing it, okay? Talk you out of doing it. They could have tried to sabotage you also from going. Like, let's say this King of Wands is the same one from the last 2 readings, because that's kind of what it feels like, okay? And this person committed some sort of fraud, and you suspected some sort of bad business practices going on here, and maybe you wanted to report them to, let's say, the IRS, okay? You tell this Queen of Pentacles on the same day you see this person say, I'm going to the IRS, I'm reporting this person. The Queen of Pentacles spends all day trying to sabotage you so that you don't make it on time. It's kind of like knowing, oh, the IRS closes at, I don't know, 3 p.m., okay? And then they spend all day trying to sabotage your time, trying to do random things so that you don't make it on time. Like something like that, okay, is what I'm getting here. It's because these 2 people are working together. So what's the Hierophant? Yeah, they didn't want something to change in reverse, okay? Or they didn't want you to drive there. They didn't want you to drive to the Hierophant, to the institution. Privileged Lady in reverse, okay? So whoever this is that took the bribe, this is someone that's greedy. This is someone who would do anything for money. This is someone whose own business practices don't work. This is even someone that could have, you know, tried to tell you that your business is shit. It's going down the drain. You can't make money with your career. You should just give up your job and your career and, you know, I don't know. Oh, I get it now. So if this friend here told you that you should just give up your job, it's never going to go anywhere. You're never going to make any money. You might as well declare bankruptcy. You might as well just say, fuck your career. Okay. You know, it's never going to go anywhere. You're going to end up broke. You should give it up. You should do this, this, and that. It could be that this person was telling you all this because the King of Wands was telling them to tell you this. King of Wands wanted to ruin your career. Main female. Exactly. Exactly. So this is about two people working together, okay? And the fact that everything you were telling them, they were reporting back to someone else that was paying them to do that. And the person that was paying them was also telling them what to tell you or how to puppeteer you or to get you to, you know, manipulate you in a certain direction, right? Which would be easy. Like, let's say the person that came after you, right? Let's just say for shits and giggles, this is someone that like is an accountant, okay? Like they do taxes for a living, right? They're a tax accountant. And the person that they're sending towards you works or doesn't work, but does their taxes in that office, right? So they have some sort of a connection to each other, right? Even if it's not like directly, okay? But because this person needs their taxes done and they get their taxes done in the same office where this King of Wands works, they can meet each other at the office and that's where they, I guess, exchange their information and blah, 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 right? Something like that. So tell me about the Five of Pentacles reverse. A false person. So a false person here is trying to come out of lack, trying to come out of money, trying to come out of poverty. Or this is about how this person, the second person, this Queen of Pentacles energy here, this person, it doesn't have to be a Queen of Pentacles in your case, okay, but it's giving me that same energy from the last readings there. This person then approaching you with a job, right? Last reading that I just did, saying, oh, I'll give you some money. I mean, maybe it isn't even that, because I feel like this is the bribe that they got paid, right? The false person here took a bribe to come out of some sort of poverty here from the community, from someone in the community. I mean, especially like, look, especially if it's like taxes, right? If this King of Wands is a tax accountant and they know that Queen of Pentacles needs a lot of money to pay her taxes because she doesn't have enough, because she smokes it all away or who knows what she does, right? So maybe this person approached this Queen of Pentacles and said, look, I can give you the money that you need for your taxes, but you have to give me all this information about this and this person, and you have to spy for me, and then I'll take care of this for you. How about that? Is that the deal that they made? Is that the deal that they made? Oh my God, Tower. Boom. I just hit it right on the head, right? Did I just hit that shit right on the head? I think I did. Tower. So that's how it came about, okay? So Queen of Pentacles here has tax, or she has debt. She has some sort of financial issues. And King of Wands comes in and says, oh, I can help you with that. I can help you pay all this stuff. I can help you pay your debt and this and this and that. But you have to spy on this person for me and give me the information. Tower? Interesting. I think I just tapped into something right there, huh? Okay, what else? The Hanged Man, moment of enlightenment. Oh, did someone's light bulb just go off? I think it did. I think my light bulb just went off, okay? Or someone else's did. I don't know. So, yes, this is, oh my God, this is like 3 yes cards. For me, right now, this is confirmation. Yes, yes, yes. That's exactly what happened. Okay, so what else do we need to know about that then? The Emperor. That's for the Emperor. Or that's because of this person's business. Or it has something to do with the King of Wands business. Their business. The business. The tax accountant office, right? I don't know. Or who's the Emperor? A main male. This has to do with a main male. And bad health. This has to do with a main male and bad health. In someone's family. It's like, it's giving me like, how did this King of Wands rope these people in to work with them? How did he approach them with bribes in order to work with him or for him? Okay. Also with a main male in someone's family, or putting someone's, you know, this main male who's in bad health over a family situation, or bad health in a family room. What's that? The World and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, okay. So something about a cycle that closed out when someone walked away. So a cycle closed out completely and someone walked away. It's all like something here. King of Cups. The Chariot could have something to do with a Cancer. There's something here about like a perfect storm. A perfect storm of like multiple people having different vendettas against you at the same freaking time. It's like King of Wands could have had it out for you. Like, let's say, I don't know, summer. Then here comes main male. They have it out for you. Fall. And then the next person has it out for you in the winter. It's like the perfect storm of multiple people coming together and all feeling like you're the problem, or they want to get revenge on you. And it's like all these people then can link up together because everybody has their own issue with you. And it's weird because in this situation, it feels like it all happened at the same time. Like in a span of like 6 months, everybody, you know, everybody feels like, oh, I'm going to pay you back for that. It's like something like that, right? It also could be a connection with a main male. It's like this feminine energy that's being bribed by this King of Wands also has a connection to this main male. At the same time, this King of Wands also has a connection to the main male that is separate from this feminine energy, Queen of Pentacles energy, right? It's like everybody has a connection and then everybody links up because everybody has their own bone to pick with you, if that makes sense, okay? Yeah. So what else does collective need to know about this? The Three of Swords, heartbreak, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is like ultimate betrayal, a painful ending, backstabbing, okay? Some sort of pain here. Heartbreak and pain and betrayal, the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. What's the Knight of Pentacles reverse? Courtship. It's all, so it basically, I feel like this has more to do with this King of Wands and this main male for some reason, or maybe even just the main male, okay? Feeling like they've been stabbed in the back and hurt, okay? Or all of them just wanting, like, it would just be their satisfaction for some reason. All of them coming together and feeling like stopping you from moving forward, stopping you from making any plans in the future, stopping you from having relationships in your life, that for them feels satisfying, okay? It's a bunch of people that feel like they want to ruin your plans. They want to make sure you never go anywhere, you know, all of that. Poverty, a main male and poverty. Yeah, a main male also feeling left out, feeling like they've been abandoned, feeling broke, feeling stabbed in the back, brokenhearted by you for some reason. Okay. Thoughts. Oh yeah, this King of Wands knew that. Pathway. This King of Wands knew that. It's like this King of Wands, you have to understand, it's like they had it out for you and they picked and chose the people in your life that they know also hate you. Okay, just to put it lightly, it's like they know that this main male hates you because they feel betrayed by you, because you don't want to be with them, because you walked away from them for one reason or another. Okay, so who do they target when they want to get rid of you and get back at you? Of course, the main male. It's like, hey, main male, I know you have this problem, right? So the enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's what this King of Wands did. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So main male, your arch enemy here is collective. So why don't we work together? How about that? I know that you want to get back at them. I know that I want to get back at them. So we have a mutual interest here in getting rid of collective, right? What do you think about that? And at the same time, I can make you an offer. I can offer you this, this, and that. And I can offer your friend here some money to, you know, pay off their debt or whatever. How about that? How about that? You want to work together? And they said, yes, sounds great. Let's do that. Okay, let's do that. Win-win for everyone, right, King of Cups? Okay. So what's the Eight of Wands? Right, Queen of Pentacles? Queen of Pentacles. Coming out again with the Hermit here. This could be a Virgo. Doesn't have to be, though. Working together to spy. Working together to spy. So Queen of Pentacles gets bribed some sort of money from the King of Wands here. And a Queen of Wands, okay, whoever that is. Page of Cups. Oh, also gets bribed money to reach out to the Queen of Wands? So, wait a minute. You're telling me this all ties in. So, the Queen of Pentacles reaching out to the Queen of Wands with this fake apology or whatever. Or this, hey, I just want to let you know and I want to tell you all of this. This is this and that. This is just another... This is another instance of what I just said with the perfect storm. So Queen of Wands is another person in this equation that feels slighted by you. Okay, another person that hates you, okay, or wants revenge on you. So the same thing again. It's like, oh, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? So, hi, Queen of Wands. Can I just tell you this, this, and that? Your enemy is this person. They're also my enemy. Let's work together. Right? So they just did it with a bunch of people exactly like that. They pick out who they think is your enemy. And that's who they then, or not even your enemy. It's more like they single out people that they think hate you enough to want to work with them. Okay? That's what this is. The World in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, and that's when this comes in here with a divorce, I guess, or... trying to stop a cycle from closing out here with a divorce or a marriage or something like that. Wait a minute. Did the King of Wands bribe the Queen of Pentacles to reach out to the Queen of Wands? Was that part of the bribe? This happened, something about the past. Because somebody felt uneasy about the past, or someone felt anxious about some sort of employment in the past. Employment, right. Right. So this was like the next phase of the plan. It's giving me like, look, King of Wands is tax accountant. Queen of Pentacles runs a business, does her taxes in that office. You walk away from King of Wands and Queen of Pentacles because they're both weirdos, okay? And they sit together in the office and go, oh, this isn't good. Well, what are we going to do about this employment? What are we going to do about this financial investment? What are we going to do about this financial crime here that we have going on, right? Well, how about we reach out to this lady over here? Because the High Priestess got him, really. The devil. Yeah. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's this whole reading. It's them feeling bound, angry, and trapped. It's like they did some sort of a crime. They're all working together. You first walk away from King of Wands. King of Wands sends the Queen of Pentacles your way. You spend some time with Queen of Pentacles thinking this person is your friend. By the time you catch on to what kind of a demon this is, you walk away. Okay, now both of them are sitting in that office going, well, fuck, they've walked away from both of us. What are we going to do now? What are we going to do now? Okay, how about we contact this person over here? I don't know. Something like that, maybe. The Knight of Pentacles. We need a new strategy, okay? We need a new strategy. We need a new strategy. Before we are defeated. Six of Wands in reverse. Okay. Anything else that we're missing here? The Tower. No, I guess not. Okay, the Tower. Why is the Tower here? Because this was a bad strategy. They could not attach something to you. It was not thought out well. They didn't strategize very well. It wasn't planned out very well. Okay. They couldn't connect something to you, attach something to you, and they didn't listen to their intuition about it either. It wasn't smart. It wasn't intuitive. It was nothing. Okay. I guess. Nine of Wands, you're protected. Oh, because you protected yourself. Or they didn't plan on you protecting yourself. So the Tower was when you started protecting yourself. That's what this is. It's when you blocked everyone off in your life. Everyone that you thought was involved in coming after you, you blocked everyone off. Every single one of them. And I feel like that was the Tower. They didn't expect for you to defend yourself. They didn't expect you to protect yourself. They didn't plan this. They didn't see it coming. They didn't strategize that far. But when was it that they reached out to this Queen of Wands? Was it after you protected yourself? Or was it already before? It was when someone was sad about a new beginning in love. So it was well before. It must have been well before that then. It must have been it was well before you walked away from this Queen of Pentacles. So they reached out to the Queen of Wands almost immediately then. Almost immediately when they started planning all this stuff. When the Queen of Wands was sad about a new relationship in love, that's when they reached out to her. So they caught her immediately, I guess. And I guess they did not strategize that far that you would walk away from the Queen of Pentacles at some point. The Ten of Swords and the Ace of Wands, that's when they had this idea for a betrayal, okay? Or that's when they took action. Oh, to say that there was a betrayal here with the King of Cups. That's when they took action or had some sort of inspirational idea or a new plan of action to say there was a betrayal with a King of Cups. That because someone got rejected. Because you felt rejected and jealous. So that I guess that all happened relatively like immediately, right? So okay, so that's like important for the timeline for some reason. I feel like you were still connected to the Queen of Pentacles while this Queen of Pentacles was reporting back all of these things that you're telling them to the King of Wands. And I feel like the King of Wands was the one that then instructed her to reach out to the Queen of Wands, tell her something about you, try and wrap her up in the plan, tell her about some sort of a betrayal with a King of Cups and this craziness and something like that, okay? Yeah, and this is how they thought they would have victory in success because they thought they had control or they thought they were latched onto you in some sort of way. Or they would be able to hold on to something Why do I feel like the Four of Pentacles is about control? It's like they thought that this would work because at the time where they did this, you were still connected to the Queen of Pentacles, like as a friend. So they thought as long as they're around you and you don't shut them out, they will have control over the narrative. They will be able to control the outcome because you haven't disconnected yourself from them yet. Yeah, this has to do with the Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles. Something about this business, something about this money. How does that play in? It's about how they made something go under the radar. Two of Swords. It's about how they did something. And this again is like Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, Nine of Swords. This is giving me my last reading where it was like money disappeared here and then it showed up here, or the other way around. And it's like there's no direct connection other than like it just went here and then it went up there. And it's like, how did that happen? I feel like the link is the Queen of Pentacles. The link is the Queen of Pentacles. But how? How is she the link? The Chariot in reverse. The King of Wands. I keep hearing is cash. Like cash at the office? I don't know. Like if they meet in an office building and the King of Wands gives this person a bunch of cash. Like liquidation cash. That's what I'm hearing. Liquidation. Cash. It's cash money. It's cash money. That's what I keep hearing. Oh my God, High Priestess. Confirmation, High Priestess. So did I just get it again? Man, I should do readings more often when I'm this hot because I feel like I'm super like into it right now, okay? I feel like I'm working really well right now. So it's cash money. So Queen of Pentacles is the missing link. That's why something doesn't make sense about how money disappeared here, or it was I hear liquidation. Okay, so liquidated into cash, then all of a sudden it ends up going over here. It's giving me office building, tax office building, money on the table. Queen of Pentacles takes the money and deposits it somewhere else. Okay, Four of Swords, Knight of Cups. It's like, that's how it was done without having to say anything at all. It's like a silent gesture. It's like a silent, it's like, this is about how something looks, how it was made to look inconspicuous, or made to look innocent, or made to look like a good gesture or kind gesture or something nice. This is how they did it, with some sort of a cash deposit is what this feels like. Queen of Pentacles, there she is. Judgment, Queen of Pentacles and Judgment. This is how she did it. This is how she did it. The cash deposit is from the King of Wands. Okay. In the past, that's how they did it in the past. That's how they moved money around in the past. So she's like the ATM machine. She's like the money manager, I guess. So she takes the cash money from the King of Wands and he gives it to her, and then she puts it somewhere else. And now they're about to get bad karma. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Why? Because that's an angel message right there for someone. Okay, I don't know. Here's your angel message for someone. You're about to get really bad karma for this one. Okay, bad luck, bad fortune, bad karma. You're at the bottom of the wheel and your plan just got exposed here, or something. This operation, okay? Something about this operation. Debt. Does this have something to do with the King of Wands by chance? finding out that you want to sue them for debt, that you want to sue them for financial damages? Does this by chance have anything to do with that? Because I don't know why, that just hit me for some reason. King of Wands pulling out that wad of money, cash, and pretending or claiming that it's like for some sort of debt. Five of Pentacles in reverse. The whole time that money is not going to you though. It's going to the Queen of Pentacles. So how does that work? How does that work? And the King of Cups. Tower. How does that work? That the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups took all this money here. And strategized on how to get you trapped. And then secretly planned and strategized on how to get you trapped. The Queen of Swords. How to get you trapped. With the Queen of Wands in reverse. By making it look like you... By making it look like you are the... You're a sex worker of some sorts. The World. The Seven of Wands. What did the Queen of Pentacles do with the cash? What did the Queen of Pentacles do with the cash? The Ace of Cups. This has to do with a gesture in the past, doing something nice, doing something kind in the past. This is how they manipulated it. This is how they made the bribe disappear. And why do I honestly feel like, what is the Knight of Cups? The Four of Cups. The Sun. This is how they thought they could get the burden off of their back. Get a burden off of their back. But I don't know why. I feel like this King of Wands knew he fucked up with some sort of fraud. Some sort of money fraud. Some sort of like insurance fraud. Fraud in general. You know, income fraud. Something like that. This person also knew that you were contemplating taking them to court to sue them for financial damages. They also knew that you were angry with them because you felt like they should pay it because they caused it. They caused all of this financial burden in your life. Why do I feel like they used this knowledge to move money around? But not to you. Not to you. It went to the Queen of Pentacles. But they're like covering it up by saying something like that. But that's not what happened with the money, because you never got shit from this person. Nothing. Nothing. You never got one single cent from them. Okay? If anything, they wanted to take you out and get rid of you because you even wanted this. That's why they hired this Queen of Pentacles in the first place. But what did the Queen of Pentacles do with that money? What is going on here? There's like a link that's missing. They planned on how to win at all costs. It's all just part of this plan of how to win at all costs. Win, sabotage, plot, and scheme. It's how they moved forward thinking that they were going to be able to hold on to something. Hold on, let me guess, hold on to the money. Let me guess, hold on to the money. Because if they're moving it, telling people they're giving it to you because it's some sort of damages or whatever, they're actually moving it to their wingman, okay, who's then, you know, hiding the money for them. They're not losing it. They're keeping it. They're holding on to all that money because technically it's not leaving them. They're going to just pick it up again later once they've taken care of you, right? It's giving me something like that. It's like they're making it look like they're paying their dues. They're making it look like they're you know, spending money the way that they should be, or they're paying things back the way, but it's not. They're not. It's not going where you think it's going or something like that. They're moving it to the side because they want to hold on to it, because it's going somewhere where they have control of it. So they're not losing anything. They just want to make it look like they're doing the right thing, if that makes sense. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. And Temperance again at the bottom. Oh, I'm hot. You can probably tell. What is this? 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. This person did not want to lose all their money. They didn't want to lose their money. They were freaking out about this. They were stressed out about this. It would have been their ending or something like that. They did not want to lose the money in their bank account and something. They didn't want to lose their money. And all this because they thought family room and something to do with a family. Message of concern in reverse. What is this? 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords here. King of Cups in reverse. The King of Cups in reverse, who's working together with these people, was stressed. They were stressed out about losing all this money. That's why they came up with some sort of a plan with this King of Cups and you having a relationship or having a lover with the King of Cups. Because they didn't want to lose all this money. Eight of Cups in reverse. They couldn't walk away from something, or they didn't want someone to walk away. High Priestess. They didn't want to let you off that easy. Okay, they came up with this whole plan about the King of Cups in reverse being your lover. Because they didn't want to lose the money. How does that make any sense? The Hanged Man in reverse and the Six of Swords. Yeah, they wanted to like switch places with you, man. They felt stuck, but they wanted to get you stuck. They needed to get you stuck so that they can get away. They needed to get you stuck so that they can get away with the money, because something about where the money is going isn't what it seems, but it's like that purposely so that they can hold on to it, because technically or legally that money shouldn't be theirs. It's something like that. It's something like that. And this Queen of Pentacles and King of Cups are helping this person, probably under like the guise of, oh, you'll get a cut, or you're going to get something from me for this, for helping me, and blah, 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 right? So why is the Ace of Swords here? This is the truth about people working together secretly. Strength. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is the truth about some sort of unemployment, or someone losing a job, or being unemployed, or losing out on work. The Two of Swords. They didn't think somebody would see something clearly about somebody walking away from a job or losing a job. Or the Ten of Swords. Something to do with unemployment. Someone being unemployed, or someone's unemployment, or someone losing a job. That's like all part of the betrayal. But in how I don't know. Child. It has to do with their innocence. I feel like it's about making them look innocent. A mature woman. It all has to do with a mature woman and a child. A mature woman and her children. A mature woman and her child. Yeah, a thief being exposed because they weren't going to get a great fortune. A thief being exposed now because they're not going to get a great fortune. Okay, man. Let's see. Closing words here for you guys today. Judgment. Someone is under judgment, or this is judgment for something here. The Emperor and the Six of Wands. Wow. Judgment for the Emperor, or the Emperor is making a judgment call. Who's the Emperor? A King of Wands. This has to do with how this King of Wands planned all of this with a whole group of people, and it was all for their own selfish needs and desires, their own satisfaction. This King of Wands is the ringleader of a whole group of people. And this is about how this operation went down, okay? It's giving me like, this is the logistics, okay? Here's the logistics of this. For some reason. Change. And a courtship. And a mature man. A mature man thinking that they can change something or change their outcome by working together with other people, maybe, okay? Working together with the Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, Queen of Wands. Working together with all these people here. Yeah, being charmed or used for abundance. Manifest exactly what you want. Empath, narcissist. Being charmed or used for money. This is someone that used someone, charmed someone with money. With money or for money or to make money. The Queen of Pentacles was charmed with money because she's money hungry. She would do anything for money and she's broke. So that's how she was approached to work together. It's like, hey, you have some money problems. I can help you out with that. Here, I'll give you money, but this is what you have to do for it, okay? All right, man. I'm going to leave it at that, okay? I hope this helps, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.